Actually, during the Spanish era also, we had our first bank in the Philippines. It was called El Bangko Espanyol Filipino de Isabel II na nag-e-exist pa rin hanggang ngayon. Alam mo ba kung anong bangko yon? Later, we will know kung anong bangko na siya ngayon. So, we had our first bank. Ito yung mga silver coins na sinirculate nila sa Philippines. You will notice, after the year, you will see a letter. Like this one, 1903P. That means, 1903P, yung P is a mint mark. We call that mint mark. Kung saan na-produce yung coin. When it's P, it's Philadelphia Mint sa US. When it's S, San Francisco Mint. So, yung mga coins natin at saka banknotes are being produced sa US.
So they took out all the current currency and replaced it with this.
Yes. So these are called the US Philippine silver coins. And then, remember, hindi mo naalala, yung El Bangko Espanyol, the first bank in the Philippines, the El Bangko Espanyol became the Bank of the Philippine Islands, BPI. Yes. So, noong 1912, naging Bank of the Philippine Islands siya. Tapos, along with it, in 1916, nagkaroon naman ng Philippine National Bank, PNB. So, the two banks were already in existence during the American era. Tapos sabi nila, yung PNB, it became the de facto central bank kasi wala pa talagang central bank. So, sabi nila, yung PNB yung parang naging de facto na central bank during that time, noong 1916. Okay, so sila yung inauthorize na mag-issue ng currency during the American era. Okay? And then in 1949, we had our own central bank. It was called the Central Bank of the Philippines, and the Central Bank of the Philippines issued our currencies. Yung mga currencies na ini-issue natin based on series, different series. Ang unang in-issue ng Central Bank, yung English series, 1950s. And then it was followed by Filipino series. Ito, Filipino series. Filipino siya kasi ito yung tinatawag na Philippinization of Philippine banknotes. Ginamitan na siya ng Filipino na language. Yung coins natin at saka banknotes natin feature different prominent personalities, historical personalities, president, heroes, ganun. Series or yung BSP series na. Kasi noong 1993, na-reorganize yung Central Bank of the Philippines. It was called the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. So tinagalog nila yung Central Bank of the Philippines. So yung yung Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, nag-issue na rin siya ng another series, yung BSP series nga. We call this the New Design Series or NDS. Ngayon, yung ginagamit natin, slowly mawawala na rin yung NDS, mapapalitan siya ng new generation currency. We called it the NGC series. Yung ginagamit natin na parang kamukha siya ng Euro banknotes. Yun. NGC ang tawag dyan. When we are celebrating important events, mga may historical significance sa atin, we produce commemorative coins in silver and in gold. Yan yung mga samples niya. These are considered legal tender but they are not for circulation. Hindi mo siya pwede ipambili. In short. Collectors, lang siya. Collectors item, yes.
Guys, do you know in which country does the world's largest size banknotes belong to? It belongs to the Philippines. The Philippines 100,000 peso note, measuring of 356 millimeters by 216 millimeters, about the size of a legal page, is accredited by the Guinness World Records as the world's largest legal tender note in terms of size. In front of it is the cry Pugadlawin, when about 1,000 Filipino patriots led by Andres Bonifacio gathered in Pugadlawin on August 23, 1896. They tore up their Spanish-issued residence certificates and yelled, "Long live the Philippines," signaling the start of a revolt against Spain. And in the back of the note, from the balcony of his house in Kawit, Cavite, on June 12, 1898, General Emilio Aguinaldo displays the Philippine flag to the crowd below and proclaims independence from Spain. Only 1,000 of these notes were issued in 1998 to commemorate the centennial of independence for more than 300 years of Spanish colonial rule. The notes were intended for collectors. The initial offering price was 180,000 peso, which is equivalent to $4,175, substantially higher than the face value. This note is legal tender. However, if you want to spend it, it's only worth 100,000 pesos.